Yo guys, what's up? Kalen here and welcome back to another video on the channel. As you can see, we're an ultimate team, and as you can guess from the title of this video, it is going to be a team of the season Fred review. So, heading into the player bio, he is 5'7" tall with high to high work rates, primarily left footed with the 5-star skills and the 4-star weak foot. You guys will see that obviously I have him red from Foot Champs rewards, but if you were to buy him off the market, he is worth around 470 to 480,000, which in my opinion is completely worth it. You guys see there is 2 games played with him already. One was disconnect straight from kickoff and the other was only about 45 minutes before the guy quit. Anyway, when it comes down to the attribute details, this guy is very fast. He's got very good shot power as well, especially with the Hunter chem style that goes up to 93. Good passing as well with the 94 short pass and the 91 long pass. Decent vision, decent free kick accuracy as well if you want to take free kicks with him. The dribbling on the card is absolutely ridiculous. He's got 98 agility and 97 balance with 96 reactions. The rest of the dribbling stats are also in the 90s, so really good there. When it comes down to the defending on the card, he has 96 interceptions, which is absolutely ridiculous. And for the physical, everything is 99 set to strength. So for the chem style on this card, I've gone for a Hunter because I'm going to be using him as a box-to-box from the CDM position in a 3-5-2. But if you guys want to use him purely as a CDM, I do recommend you guys try the Shadow or even an Anchor if you want to boost that strength to as high as possible. But remember, it won't make a difference on the rest of the stats. Getting into the video, we are going to start the video off with an absolute banger, one touch, and that is an absolute cracker from Fred. He just took a touch and smashed it into the back of the net, straight off the bat from kickoff. A fantastic finish, and we get the video off to a flying start. Moving on to the next clip in the video, De Gea throws it out to Fred, who makes a brilliant pass out wide to Cancelo, moves it on to Vieira, one touch pass to Carlos Alberto, moves it on to Origi, going to cut inside, going to cut back out, and Divock Origi with a fantastic finish right into the top corner. All that coming from the fantastic pass from Fred to spread it out to Cancelo, and we do take the lead. We do extend our lead by another goal. Again, Fred in midfield, Salah loses the ball, Fred cleans up, moves it on to Cancelo. The pass wasn't great, but Cantona just wins it back and finesses the past goalkeeper. All that, yet again, courtesy of Fred in the midfield, getting to the loose ball, making that pass forward, and this guy does end up quitting at 3-0. In this situation, on to the next game, Hakimi loses the ball, Fred intercepts it, he moves it on to Origi, Origi gives it back to Fred, first time on the left foot into the back of the net, and we do take the lead in this game, courtesy of that interception from Fred, and then the finish from Fred. Unfortunately, in this game, the guy does end up quitting as well. He just throws it to Origi and Origi does score. So in that game, only about 50 minutes of gameplay with Fred, but nevertheless, he does get a goal regardless. Heading into the next match, Fred has the ball in the midfield. He's going to make that pass through the gap to Vieira. His passing is actually really good. He finds Salah, and unfortunately Salah is offside, but again, a brilliant pass from Fred from the CDM position to almost get us the goal. In this situation, a real test of Fred's pace against Nuno Mendes. I wasn't really expecting him to make that pass, but it did play out exactly as I wanted to. We did get the rebound ball, and Salah was able to finesse it into the top corner with a brilliant shot. Here, this guy tries to go forward. Fred is there in the CDM position, sticks out a leg and wins it back, gets past Mbappe, the 5-star skills coming up clutch, and unfortunately the return pass is never on there, but I just still tried it nonetheless. Like I mentioned, I am going to be testing Fred's pace quite a lot in this video. He continues this run, it's a brilliant run, he's going to cut it back to Mo Salah, and unfortunately the shot is too high and too hard and we cannot get a goal after all of Fred's work. Again, in this situation, Fred makes a brilliant run, brilliant pass by Cantona, and unfortunately that shot with Fred is wide on the weaker right foot, but a fantastic pass from Cantona, a brilliant run from Fred, and he really should be scoring that. But he is going to redeem himself in this situation. Cancelo takes it over to Origi. I'm not sure why I chipped it to Cantona, but regardless, it did work out. Comes to Fred, going to go for that short cancel on the left foot, smashed across goal, and we are able to get a goal with Fred in this game. A brilliant finish following an easy miss that he should have scored, but he does make up for it, and we do equalize in that game. Here Ruben Diaz wins it back. It does come out to Fred. Brilliant skill pass, Kakare. He just sends him for an absolute donut. He continues his run. Fred. Cantona gives it to him. Fred onto Divock Origi, who absolutely smashes it past the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. A brilliant finish following some brilliant work yet again from Fred in the midfield, using his skills to get past the defender and using his passing ability to get an assist. Speaking of that passing ability, we are going to test it with a long pass, and that is a beautiful pass straight onto the foot of Divock Origi. And unfortunately, we do not end up getting a goal out of it because Cancelo ends up thumping the post rather than the back of the net. But not much later, Fred wins it back in midfield. He finds Salah, who is denied, and the rebound is going to come to Origi, who does end up scoring. It is a brilliant finish following a brilliant pass from Fred. And unfortunately, we couldn't get an assist because Salah's chip shot was saved. But yet again, the goal all happening because of Fred. In this situation again, Fred wins it back, gets it into Origi, 1-2 with Cantona. It's good play between the two of them, and Eric Cantona has a tame effort at goal, and unfortunately the keeper is able to hold the ball rather easily. You can also notice throughout the review Fred making runs forward from a CDM position. He does so here again, brilliant control on the chest and a fantastic volley into the back of the net to beat David De Gea. A brilliant run, a brilliant ball from Salah, and a well taken goal from Fred in the background. Here again you will see I did decide to test his long passing, and that is a brilliant pass into Gerrard, moves on to Origi, and unfortunately the goalkeeper does make a save, but yet again a fantastic pass from Fred, and you will see actually another one here. Gerrard wins it back, he moves it on to Fred, Salah's making it run, I'm going to try and go for that pass, and I do, and it is a fantastic pass into the path of Mo Salah, and I try to smash it into the near post. And this guy comes across from Coleman, and we are going to end up getting a penalty that I'm obviously going to take with Fred. I think he does have 84, 85 penalties somewhere around there. He's just going to go left, hoping he goes right, and he does go right, and we do get another goal with Fred. A well earned one, although it was from the spot, all that coming from that excellent long pass from him to send Salah in behind. As I mentioned earlier, he does like to make those runs forward, but obviously he is the CDM, so if the other guy is attacking, he will drop back and try and make the tackle or interception as he did there, and I decided to make the run forward with him manually, and unfortunately the guy just brought us down, and he did get a red card from it as we were bearing down his defensive line. But with that being said, we are going to jump ahead into the next game. From the kickoff, Salah moves it out wide to Vieira moves it out wide to Jeffet Tanganga. I see Fred standing in the middle of the park. I'm going to try and make that pass over to him, and I do. Kakare closes him down, but Fred takes a brilliant touch into space. I have the needle pass into Cantona, he finds Gerrard, Gerrard gives it back to Cantona, Origi's in space out wide of him, I'm going to cut inside, go for the finesse shot, and we are able to get a goal. Yet again, courtesy of Fred being able to hold the ball up in midfield, just that brilliant touch off his chest to create space and then make the pass to Cantona worked out perfectly, and we were able to get a goal in that game. And we get another goal here. Fred with the scoop turn or fake shot into space, and the defender gets absolutely sent for some reason, and the shot is smashed into the near post. I think the keeper just fell over, but regardless, a good finish from Fred. Here, the aggression coming to the fore, the dribbling coming to the fore, the speed coming to the fore, and that is a brilliant finish from Fred. Good aggression to hold off Kakare, just sends Di Maria to the ground with the ball roll. Brilliant left stick dribbling, close control to take it past Marquinhos and keep it from Kante, and the chip shot was measured to absolute perfection. Really well done from Fred. A brilliant goal. In this situation again, I made sure to win it back with Fred from Di Maria, just used his pace to get past Kakare, cuts it back to Origi, shot is blocked, and Salah's header is pushed over the bar with a pretty good save. But Fred's pace is really coming to the fore. Just wins it back from Di Maria, who is not slow. He does have that, I think he has a pace boost because it is that orange Di Maria. But yeah, Fred just catches up to him, wins it back, and takes it forward for us. The situation again, Fred in the midfield wins it back, good interception, he finds Gerrard. Gerrard gives it back to Fred. I'm going to try work the angle for the finesse shot and see how it goes. Brilliant left stick dribbling, he's still going Fred, and he's still going, and that is a fantastic goal from Fred. Fantastic left stick dribbling, brilliant skill to keep it close to his body, and a good finish from him as well to plant it into the bottom left corner. Brilliant goal from Fred. He won the ball back himself, so I decided to go all the way with him, and we were able to do exactly that. Like I mentioned earlier, if you don't want to dribble with him, you can just sit back and make those passes, and that outside foot pass was absolutely beautiful to find Gerrard. It's going to fall to Cancelo, and that's a fantastic volley, but all that again coming from that pass from Fred in midfield, just sitting in front of the defense and making that outside foot pass to Gerrard, and we were able to get another goal courtesy of the Brazilian midfielder. This is the last goal contribution in this video. Fred nicks it back in midfield, continues his run as he always does, moves it on to Origi. It's a brilliant pass and it's a fantastic finish, and we are able to get yet another goal in this game, and it is 7-1 on the scoreline. Unfortunately, that was the last goal contribution, but had this been the last goal contribution, it would have been absolutely ridiculous. I just decided to take a touch and finesse it from a very random position on the field, and he nearly found the back of the net, hitting the top of the crossbar before Quadrado scored the offside rebound. But with that being said, that was the last clip of the review. It is time to actually go through the card stats and determine whether or not he is worth the price and the best position to play him in. When it comes down to the games played and the goal contributions, I did only play about 4 games with him because of the disconnect and the rage quits. So with about 360 minutes, he's gone and has gotten 10 goal contributions. So that is absolutely ridiculous. A goal contribution every 36 minutes is very, very good, especially from that CDM position. When it comes down to the attribute details on the card, if you are going to use a Hunter chem style on him, which I recommend you do if you are playing him as a box-to-box, which again I recommend you do, just as a center mid or as a secondary CDM next to someone who's just going to sit in front of the defenders like a Kante or a Vieira like I have, that would probably maximize the best use out of him. So like I was saying, I went for the Hunter chem style just so I can use him properly as a box-to-box, and with that Hunter chem style, his pace feels absolutely electric. He is very, very fast. The shooting, again, with the Hunter chem style, very good. I feel like even without the Hunter chem style, you could trust him in the box, give him a chance, he will score. And don't be shy to have a crack from outside the box. You guys saw the first goal he scored and the last clip of this video. He can definitely take long shots, he's very good at it. So again, I do recommend you guys try his long shots from time to time, and definitely don't be shy to shoot with them. When it comes down to the passing, you get the ball with him high up the field. You want to make a cute pass into your strikers, he'll do it. You get the ball just in front of your defense with him. You want to make a long pass to your winger or to your cam or whatever the story is, you can. He will definitely do it, as you guys saw throughout this video. So the passing on the card, absolutely top tier. The dribbling on the card is more than top tier. It's absolutely ridiculous. Good agility, well, cracked agility, cracked balance, cracked reactions. So he is very, very good at dribbling, and you guys saw that in one of the goals we scored. He just weaved through the team like they weren't even there. So the dribbling is absolutely fantastic. The defending, guys, the 96 interceptions really does show he is able to reach the ball somehow from anywhere, and he does really stick to him once he wins it back. I know there's a lot of players in this game that will win the ball back and will bounce off them, but not with Fred. He wins the ball back, it stays to him, and he's able to progress the ball forward. When it comes down to the physical, honestly, he feels like he has 99 strength as well. That's probably down to the 99 aggression, so you don't really need to boost the physical. Physical is perfectly fine. So if you are using him as a defensive player, I recommend a shadow. The anchor would be a waste because, like I said, he does feel very strong on the ball anyway. With that being said, is 450k worth it? I think it is. Definitely worth the 450k. Is one of the best midfielders I've used in this game so far. Obviously, with more Team of the Seasons coming out, that might change, but I feel like this Fred is going to be pretty good for quite a while. With that being said, I do put an end to this video. If you liked it, smash a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And until then, guys, stay tuned for the next one. Peace.